Hey guys, CryptoDad here again, and today I'm going to show you how to buy Stellar and store it on a Ledger Nano X. So let's get started. Alright, so Stellar Lumens are the native token of the Stellar network, and I did a video a while back on how you purchase them and store them on a Ledger Nano S. And I had a few people that were watching that video that asked for an update. So here we go. Alright, so in order to purchase Stellar Lumens and store it on a Ledger Nano X, the first thing we're going to need to do is prepare our Ledger Nano X to store Stellar Lumens. So we'll launch Ledger Live. This is our new software for Ledger. If you're still using the old Chrome apps, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and update yourself to Ledger Live. Of course, it's only compatible with Windows 10 and Mac, so you might have to upgrade your computer too. But the old Chrome apps are going to be depreciated pretty soon. So that may be why some of you are having trouble. So what we need to do is get the Stellar app on our Ledger Nano X. So we're going to go over here to the manager over here on the left side. We'll just click that. All right, and then you're going to get a message on the Ledger asking you to allow Ledger Manager. Just hit both buttons. All right, and once that happens, you'll be at the home screen, and then you'll see a list of all of the available apps. Now, you'll just go down here to Stellar. It's near the top in the market cap, so it's going to be the top of the manager list. They're sorted by market cap. So we'll go ahead and hit install over here. And you'll see that it's installing Stellar Lumens, processing. All right, and there we go. Now we'll hit close. We're done with that. Now we don't need Ledger Manager anymore, okay, because we cannot view Stellar using Ledger Live. So we're just going to close down Ledger Live. All we needed was that app installed on our device. That allows us to store private keys for Stellar on our device. All right. So what we're going to need is the Stellar account viewer. So I'm going to go over here to the Stellar homepage, and then we'll go over here to tools. And then you can see down here they have account viewer. I'm just going to click that. All right, now I need to be in the Stellar app. So I'm going to navigate using the buttons. I'll use the metal button to go this way. And I'll just navigate through all my apps until I'm on top of Stellar. And then once I'm on top of Stellar, I'll hit both buttons. Now I'm in the Stellar app. I don't need to do anything else, right? This device is ready. Now you'll notice that that button turned purple. It's now active. If you don't see that, you might want to do a refresh of your browser. And if that doesn't work, then you may need to exit the Stellar app and go back in. Just come in and out a couple times, refresh your browser until this button is active, right? And then hit sign in with Ledger. And there we go. Now you'll notice that I already have a balance. So I had the Stellar wallet on here before. Even though the app was gone, all I had to do was reinstall it to get my wallet back. So, but in maybe your case, it'll be zero, right? It's going to be a zero balance. So all I'm going to show you now is how to buy Stellar and put it into this wallet. Really, it's straightforward. So there's a couple of choices. We could go to Coinbase and go down here to Stellar Lumens and hit trade. And then just buy some, right? Buy 50 bucks worth of Stellar. Now, I would suggest you use your debit card because the debit card purchases on Coinbase are instantaneous. You'll get your tokens right away. If you use the bank, you might have to wait 3 or 4 days for the transaction to clear. All right, and once you have that Stellar in your account, you just go over to Portfolio. And then go to your Stellar account down here. And do a send, right? So that's pretty straightforward for Coinbase. So, but I'm not going to do that from Coinbase. I'm just going to show you how to purchase it. I'm just going to show you a couple of different ways to do this. The Binance account, I will actually do the transfer so that you can see how that works. All right. So once you've got your account funded with either your bank or another crypto that you've decided to sell, we can go over here to XLM, Stellar Lumens, and hit trade. And we'll just go to Stellar and US dollars. I like to do market because it's quicker. We'll do 100% and go ahead and buy that Stellar. All right, so I managed to buy some. Had to shave the amount down just a little bit. But anyway, I got some Stellar in my Binance account. All right, so now that we have the Stellar in our account, whether it be on Coinbase or Binance US, all we got to do is do withdrawal. On Coinbase, they call it a send. All right, now we need the address. So where are we going to get the address? We're going to go back over here to the Stellar account viewer. That's our Stellar public key right there. We'll just copy that into our clipboard. We'll take that over and paste it in. And that's exactly what we would do in Coinbase too. We would just put that as our sending address or our withdrawal address. I'm going to just send it all. So I can click this yellow and it'll auto-fill the full amount here. It's going to charge me a little bit of Stellar to do this. Now Stellar does have memo fields, but you don't need a memo field when you're sending Stellar to your own wallet. So I'm just going to hit no memo, right? I'll hit submit. All right, so we'll just go over to our Google Authenticator, and I've got my Binance US code there. So I'll just enter that in. All right. Now Binance is going to send me an email to verify this. So I'll just go over and check my email, and then I'll do the confirm on the withdrawal right there. And then the Stellar goes out. Pretty straightforward. Pretty much the same thing with Coinbase. You just need to, the key is your address, right? That's the Stellar address we're looking for. All right, and let's just keep an eye here. It looks like that Stellar came in, right? So that's the 534 Stellar that we just sent. We can go to withdrawal history, and we can see that that Stellar that we sent out was 534.99. Which was, you know, they subtracted that little fee for us. And then we can check in our account viewer. We got 534.99. And so now our balance has been updated with that extra Stellar. So now the Stellar is safely and securely stored on our Ledger Nano X. But let's qualify that. The Ledger Nano X does not hold the Stellar. The Ledger Nano X is a keychain. It holds private keys. And so when we installed that Stellar app on the Ledger Nano, we installed a key, a Stellar key. And that private key allows us access to the Stellar that is stored in our address on the Stellar blockchain. So you can see there's my public address, there's my balance, and then the only way to send that Stellar out anywhere else needs the key, right? It's like a car that needs a key. But I am controlling the private keys. And that's the whole point of this exercise. We want our cryptocurrency stored in wallets where we control the private keys. And the Ledger Nano X is one of the best and most convenient hardware wallets where we can store our private keys for various cryptocurrencies. You cannot view Stellar in Ledger Live, so it's a little bit inconvenient. You got to use the account viewer. But it is the most safe and secure way to store your Stellar. So maybe not as quite straightforward as we may want, but safe and secure, which is what we want the most. That's our number one criteria for storing our cryptocurrencies. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope all of you guys out there looking for an update got the most modern way to do this. And if you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments and I'll do my best to get them answered. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.